Welcome back to the Fury Riverlands server, where Lone Wolf and I are starting to expand and build our base. I hope you enjoy this episode. We have some soaked hide, so I think that's going to need scraping. Yes. Okay. So that's been in borax, so this needs to go in weak tannin. Weak tannin, that will do. Let's put those in there and seal. That'll keep the leather working. Moving on. Right, it's time to get some Molybdochalkos going. And it's basically 90 galena to 10 copper. Now I've got some galena, so let's get that in there, and I only need 10 copper. So if we get down to 90, this is a recipe I know well, guys. Yeah. And the reason for that is that I absolutely love Molybdochalkos. So we've got 90 of these and 10 of these. Yeah, I put the extra ones in to make it up to 500. And I noticed that just as I found black coal, brown coal rather, so my mate has found it too. So let's get this going. Here we go. So amazing having a fire pit on the floor. All right, that should warm up nicely. Our pit kilns are burning away. Our pit kilns are finished. Let's move that off my bar. Excellent. Good. Oh, I'm in the way. Aha, we have moulds. So when this is finished, which it almost has, we'll be able to do some copper and do some moulds. What time of day is it? 4:24 in the morning. My goodness. It's just getting light by the look of it. Yay, look at that. Pretty, pretty, pretty. My husband is sneezing. He has a very loud sneeze. A lot of people think that I've got a dog. It's not, it's my husband. Right, let's see whether we can pick this up. Almost there. I don't take this last one out. I'm sure it will go, but one doesn't like to just mess something up at the last minute. There we go. Okay, press X to swap that over, and then we should be able to pick this up. Oh, hello. There we go. And one, should do 5. Excellent. Okay, now I want to start actually building here. So I think we will start with this bit. Okay, yes, we're going to go along here. So we're going to need some more of this. So let's, before you do that, whoa. Okay. And horizontal, there we go. Okay, we are going to make a staircase, but before we do, we're going to scope this out a bit. That is, yeah, let's wend our way along here. Now we're going to need a line of cobble there. Oops. Yeah, I'm scoping this out in cobble. Nice. Now we're going to go back here. And one more. I am sort of suspending this. Yeah, that's fine. And now we're going to make a staircase going up. Just pop cobble down. It'll just guide us. Let me just get that out of my hand. Can't see a thing with that in. Okay, so that was, yeah. We're going to have cobble here. Yay. Nice. Wow. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we're going to have sand here, but not yet. All right, let's get some more of this. Yeah, only horizontal. Now this is going to go out by 3. And then we will go up by 3. And our crops are growing. Right. More bald cypress. Aha. Right, let's do this. Only horizontal. Yep, this comes up here. Nice. That's really, really good. I'm loving that already. Whoops. Now this is all spawnable, so we're going to have to be careful because we have so little light at the moment. And that is going to come down. That's right. Yeah. Nice. Now we have a door that we will use for this. Oh, wow. Let's pop this. Yay. Now, where did I put that door? There we go. Can anyone get over there? No, they can't. But they could potentially get over there. No. That looks okay. Look at that. Our own supply. Now let's go and have a quick check on what's going on. Not there. Here we are. Right, now it's quite a long way to these bees, but I want to go and check on them, and I'll go around here and check on them. I think Lone Wolf has done a lot of terraforming here. Let's have a look up here. May have to move more flowers closer to the bees, of course. Empty. Large will swarm in approximately 5 days. Oh my word. Right, I'm going to go and have a look at this bridge and see what's going on over here. Well, I've got a little bit of daylight that I can play around in. Looks so good, doesn't it? Wow. It's so pretty here. Such a pretty server. Such a pretty area. We're very lucky. Looks like someone's been doing something there. So let's go and have a look at this bridge. We've got, this is a lovely redwood forest here too. Ooh. Oh my word. Oh, this is where we've been getting the clay from. Aha! Now I know. I haven't been across this bridge yet. we need photos. And there's our house in the distance. And there's a lot of sheep rampaging around there. I wonder if somebody is going to build over here. Nice. I think I need to put a little sign here saying Ashantin and Lone Wolf. Why would somebody put a tower there? Ah, I think Lone Wolf has been tunnelling. This looks like Lone Wolf terraforming, it really does. I'm going to eat as I go, and I'm going to put a notice here, or a few notices up saying Ashantin and Lone Wolf. Looking good. Right. Here we go. Ashantin, I put them in alphabetical order, and Lone Wolf. Good. It's a beautiful day. I've just come back on, having had a cup of coffee in the real world, and I have decided that we're going to start our build out here. Yeah, wow, this is going to be a big build. But I myself know that it's unlikely to be big enough. Nice. Right, this is where we want to be. We'll sort out the tree later, whether we want to keep it or lose it. Right, now we can change the blocks later if we so wish. Is that only horizontal? Yes. Excellent. Right. Whoa. Yeah, that's right. We need to go out. I need more blocks. Classic, isn't it? I've actually put a staircase up and down here to make my life easier. Here we go. Only horizontal, yes please. Here we go. Here we go. Now my thought is, and these stones may alter over time, but I want to start at the edge of this. That sticks out by one. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to go out here. Oops, do not fall off here. Whoops. What did I say? Do not fall off here. Okay. We have to go this way. There we go. I know what I'm trying to achieve here. It's just achieving it sort of halfway up a mountainside is not easy. So we're going to go to... Right, here we go. Now shift. I had shifted last time, but... Okay. That's it. Right, now I want to put this, yeah. It's going to be 5, so I want to have a decent surround for the window. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then that will go there. I'm going to put the floor in underneath. I know it sounds odd, but yay. That's it. Yes. And this, so this will be a 3. Three by 3, nice. One more block on top over there. Right, so let's get this up. Oh, Lone Wolf.
You've been having fun, I see.
If I could have light, I would even more fun. Shall I show you what I've been doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
You do have a lantern, though, at least, right?
Yeah. No, well, no. I left it here. Do you remember? But that's okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay. Right. I decided I like that surround better.
Yeah.
I have changed the floor and taken out our temporary earth cellar
Yep.
and put my cloudy ceiling in. Looks better, doesn't it?
Oh, I love it.
Right, and now I'm building you somewhere to cook in an oven.
Yeah, these ovens, I just put them somewhere.
That's
so
okay. That's okay. That's okay. I don't know what you take them up with, whether you take them up with a pick or an axe or whatever, but anyway, I put a temporary, very temporary route down here because I kept getting killed outside. I went outside the front door here.
Yeah, down to the forge. That's
and
awesome.
And then through here, well, it's only temporary. I've made some Molybdochalkos, of course.
Of course.
So up here, this is going to be our way up. This will actually be sand on this side. It's not finished. It's just sort of laying it out at the moment. So this will come up here.
A greenhouse has been started.
A greenhouse has been started. Now, obviously,
and you've found the glass that I've made, right?
I have not used the glass yet.
Well, but you found it.
I have found it, for which many thanks. But this is work in progress, as you can imagine.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Yeah. Now, I don't know what you think about this idea, but I'm sort of semi-crafting over here. And I say semi-crafting advisedly, because this bit is wrong. But here, right, I wondered whether you would like to put your ovens here.
Your room for 4 of them?
No.
Okay.
But we could have a window there, and then we could put 4 ovens along this.
There could be just 3. I mean, you know, I like 4, but it doesn't have to be 4.
I'm working on a basis of 3. So you can have as many ovens as you like, obviously. They won't work against a wall. They have to have air behind them, don't they?
No, they're on a wall, against a wall right now.
Oh, well, in that case, you could put them against here.
Sure.
Now, I don't know whether to take this tree down on... Hello.
That didn't feel good.
I'm sorry about that.
That's okay. I was the one driving, or not driving.
Well, that's true. Right. Okay. All right. Now let me work out where I am here. Now we have a choice here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we have one big window, which would give you, if this is going to be where you make bread, because I know you like doing that. We could put 3 ovens on this side, 3 ovens on this side, and then a whole big window on this side.
Okay.
Or we could keep going on what I've got going here, which is I want to work on 3.
I think you keep going on what you're doing. 3 ovens will work for sure.
Okay.
I certainly could not take advantage of 6 ovens.
Yeah, yeah.
That would make more bread than we could possibly eat before it rots.
Okay. Right. Okay, let me go and pick up my blocks that I've dropped down here. That's it.
Or are you happy with the selection of materials I've gathered so far?
Selection? This is a plethora. A plethora.
Yeah.
I want to show you something else.
I still have half of that ruin to take down.
Oh my gosh. Would you like to come through here? I moved the leather on, by the way, so what you had soaking is now in there. Down here, I love the idea of looking down from our forge and seeing our bees. So, starting to lay the bees out, but along here,
You've got a populated scap?
I don't think I've got it yet. I put a sign as to where we are. I'd like to claim as much of this as possible, actually. But
well, we are claimed all the way over to where the tunnel begins.
Oh, fantastic.
Which is where that big pillar is.
So
this is claimed.
Yeah, I gathered that was yours. And if you come down to me here.
Yeah, I lost you for a second, but now I've got you.
Yeah, you got me? Yeah, it's an empty skep. 4 days we've got till they populate it.
Oh, very good.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
It's underway. And
that's
now
fantastic.
that you've confirmed that this is claimed land, this is even better, Lone Wolf, because this means that we can build as we like.
Let me just do land claim load 0.
Oh, I found quartz.
Yes.
Excellent.
Okay, yes, that is all claimed. We are still claimed.
Good.
We're claimed. I'm still heading towards the river. We're still claimed. And right where I'm standing, no, that's not the end of the claim. I know, it's a pretty good sized claim.
Great.
Yeah,
that's
here's
fantastic.
the edge. Here's the edge of the claim going north. I don't know if you can see me on the map. Anyways, it's a big claim.
Oh wow, it's a big claim. That's lovely. Did you build the other bridge, Lone Wolf? Did you build?
I've built all those bridges.
Oh my word! Well done.
So this is a decorative chest. So this holds higher capacity. I know you wear a basket, but I made this one here for you. This high, but anyways,
this one.
It's just been. But I mean, the point is that you could carry more than a basket if you want.
Yeah,
to. I know that's not.
No,
but
I need to. I need to. Right. Right. What I need to do is to have sand and chisel that. Our problem is light at the moment. Now. That should be level with the end of that. Let me just check that I got that right. Yeah, that is right. Okay. I've got this pattern in my mind, which is quite complex, but it will be fine once it's sorted out, if that makes sense. You know, the thing is, starting a pattern is always the most difficult.
Yep.
And for me, any pattern has to be what I would call tileable.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's right. That insets by 1. That needs to go there. And that's it. So you've got the 5 and that. Yeah, that's it. And this is what I'm going to do, is build you a bit that you can put ovens in. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. So this one, that's right. And my thought was, if I build you somewhere to build ovens in, then you would be fine. Yeah. That's 3, 4, 5. I may have to just come forwards by 1. Right. There we are. That's right. That goes there. Yeah, I was starting at the corner to give myself more of a chance of getting it right. Okay, 5. That's it. Everything has to be, as they say, tileable. I've just come onto the server. What a beautiful day. Look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. Right. I think we should go and see whether our bees have, I'm not sure come to fruition is the right thing, have got to the point where they can be harvested. Right, let's get that off our bar. Do we have any skeps? No. Good. Let me take that one with me. Okay. And then we'll go up and find our bees, which is along the shoreline here, and see whether they've expanded into the hive I put up here. That's the big question, isn't it? Because you have to feed them and hope that they have enough food and enough flowers so that they will swarm. Here we are. Now, has that hive been populated? It has! Will produce comb in 1 day. So that's extraordinary. Okay, so what we need to do is to empty our end sac. That should read empty. Take it out of there. All right, and then we're going to go up here. We're going to come along here. Press Control. And can you see that hive has gone into my end slot? I'm going to leave another one there, just in case something happens to this one. Then we will go back to our area. These beautiful hillsides. This is a lovely area, very green, this area. And the rainfall is uncommon. But we have a very nice base that I'm very happy with. And a very light base, but it's lovely living where we can see such a lush green area. Let's come down off the hillside. There we are. Wow, look at our beautiful pine forest. And then over here, we've got the middle one free. press Control. Population size poor. Yeah, that's fine. They're scouting for flowers. We have plenty of flowers here. So they should be populating these skeps very quickly. And in fact, I'm going to see if we can make some more skeps. That would be fun. And honey is, of course, a source of food. It's a source of bandages. But more importantly, it's a source of light, which is fantastic. Or rather, the beeswax is it. That's what we make candles out of, beeswax. Now, who's down there? We have a visitor. Somebody is down there. Who is down there? I saw somebody's name tag. Who's that? Lone Wolf. Hi.
I have a thought.
Yeah?
I was thinking that this might be a good place. Actually line this stairway with the cornflowers.
Oh, I love it.
I think this would be good. Now, unfortunately, I wish I had moved this one block over because, of course, we're not taking this out here. So, but that's okay.
That's all right. What I was going to say is I'm going to make some metal strips and nails and do a big 3-wide door there. This is a bit of a mingy door for a build this size.
Yeah, I didn't expect this was permanent.
No. Did you know we have a ram down here?
Yeah, we definitely have sheep here.
Perhaps,
we have sheep on our island that I hope we collect at some point.
Good. Did you like what I'd done with some of your fancy blocks?
Well, not any of them in particular, but sure. I mean, I see them all over the build, and it's fantastic. I mean, outlining the borders of the windows, yes.
But this is a mistake, this one here.
Okay.
That doesn't match the others, but what I wanted was the sort of upwards progression here.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, but that will all latch together quite nicely, I think.
I have something that is very powerfully hanging in my head that I would like to ask you about.
Yeah.
I am desperate to put in a larger farm. I've got 32 high fertility, and I like to make my plots 16 long.
Yeah.
I know you talked about.
Could I suggest down here? I had always thought about maybe having a farm on either side here.
I see.
Or over here. I think what I was thinking is that.
Look what I've done with the berries, and it might influence.
The farms are really pretty when we've got them planted up, and they look nice. Wow, look at that.
So I keep bringing this wall back, okay?
Yeah.
And I've taken the trees out because I don't like the trees in the middle of my berry patch.
No, I agree with that.
I have been extending with sand our beach out a little bit.
Wow.
I would like trees on our shore, but not in our berry patch or in our reed patch.
Okay.
Are you okay with what I'm thinking? I mean, I don't want to go out too far.
I think it sounds fantastic.
I don't want to bring the beach out too far, but...
No. I think it sounds fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But as I was saying, where were you thinking of putting the farms? Let's take it from that point of view.
So, I thought this area here, I don't know what you have in mind for building, but this area here kind of feels like a waste.
Yes, I am as far out on building. One of the reasons I wanted to get it scoped out a bit was so that you could see this is the extent we're building out over here.
Okay.
So this area, if you wanted this as farms, completely free.
Okay, let me tell you why. This area down here, of course, is all flat, all that sand where all the trees are. And I must say that what that looks like is part of why I want to live here. And
Yes.
I don't want to screw that up by taking out a bunch of trees and putting farms in.
Whereas this sand
So
is
for
very
me,
boring.
this is just sand. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it looks great. Why
Okay.
not?
So my plan is I am going to tear this sand down a lot. Most of this hill I'm going to peel back.
That's fine. You do what you want to do, and whatever level you go down to, I will build down to that level.
Okay.
No, I think that's great because I'm delighted. I came to the view that this was the best place for the door. Would I what?
So I've got the road coming down here. I still have some more blocks. Would you like it extended out a little bit? This felt like kind of a natural ending.
I think we should leave it here for the time being until we decide where we want it to go. And also, you might want some path blocks around your farms. The only thing I would say is I might swap, or I might put on some half slabs. Then it's a slightly easier run up.
Okay, I wonder if you noticed something about this stairs.
No.
Look closely at the stairs and see if you can notice something that you didn't see before.
I do. They haven't got holes in them. Have you
don't see the
chiseled
sand
them?
behind it, right?
You chiseled them.
Nope. This is actually a too thick.
Oh my gosh!
This is a too thick path the whole way.
Oh my word!
Well, I didn't mean to drop down there.
Bye bye, Lone Wolf.
Good thing I have. Bye bye.
I think the idea of putting, so we would replace, I think, the side of the pathway with sand. Is that right?
Well, if we're going to put our cornflowers in, we need something for them to grow in, and sand is fine with me.
I think we should do that, don't you? Cornflowers and sand is a pretty look.
Yeah, and that's on my single-player world, which you haven't seen in the episodes for what I've done. I've overtaken one of the castles, and I built a 5 wide road because that's where the king lives. I built a 5 wide road, and I've lined it. I've lined a lot of it with my cornflowers.
Wow. Down here, Lone Wolf, I want to show you something. Look, I've literally just brought a hive over.
Okay, and I had been over there and checked on it, and it wasn't ready yet.
And we have bees. And we have bees in 1 hive, 2 hives, 3 hives, and I've only just put it down. Isn't that fantastic?
I did add more flowers here because more flowers makes them go faster.
Absolutely. And we can extend our bees this way, I hope.
Yeah, I think that's great.
So we now have bees. They are expanding very rapidly to my delight. We have started to scope out the build. We know where we're going to put our farms. And I hope that you'll join us for future episodes to see how this build progresses. So far, it's looking, I think, as if it's going to be quite a fantastic build. It is, of course, in a modern design, and it's going to be quite a big build by the time we've finished. Leave a like if you like this, consider subscribing, and I hope I see you in the next episode. Goodbye, my friends.